Welcome to Alumni on the Air.
This is Christiana.
And Molly, the Hoda and Kathy Lee of UMD.
We're sharing the juicy updates of what our UMD alumni are up to. We'd like to introduce you to Sam Ginsberg, graduate of 2014, who's with us live in the KUMD studio.
Welcome, Sam.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So, Sam, in a nutshell, tell us about your experience at UMD.
Well, I transferred here actually from Mankato, so I came up here my sophomore year and not quite knowing what I was going to do and just kind of fell into marketing and then actually really enjoyed it and found an internship here at KUMD and then really found out what I wanted to do in the professional world after that.
That's awesome.
Excellent. So the Star Tribune, we were doing a little bit of research, has an approximate circulation of 300,000, making it one of the most read newspapers in our region. How have your experiences at UMD prepared you for working at the Star Tribune and being such a popular publication?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, up here, KUMD has such a strong foothold too, so it's a different medium, but it's the same idea that you're representing the city and then working with the businesses that make up that city. So it's helping with understanding the relationships that are there, then also understanding the goals of those businesses when I'm managing their campaigns.
So what exactly are you doing at the Star Tribune then?
So what I do is I work with I do digital advertising, so I work with their online campaigns for the different businesses, small to large, anything from a small mom pop shop to a big national chain. Make sure that they're hitting the people that they want to hit and they're getting the response that they want and then able to show that to them.
Do some measurements or analytics play into that?
A lot of measurements, a lot of analytics, things I thought I'd never be doing.
So a little more math and a little bit of psychology?
Yes, a little math, a little psychology, a little reading into what groups are going to respond well, even though they may not explicitly say that this is the group they want, but that's what's going to respond well with their brand.
So, example?
An example would be, let me try and use... let's just say it's like an entertainment venue, and they do live theater, but you may be able to target people who are also interested in music because they're musicals, and then layer that in with movies and just local arts and culture, and then science because it has the same affluent audience that would go to theater. So it's being able to branch out and reaching those same people that they're going to want to target based on all of the data that we have, which is a lot.
That sounds incredible.
So would you say that your experience at KUMD, along with your educational background in marketing, prepared you fully for this position, or what sort of aspects of those two organizations that you've been a part of?
Definitely. I know because KUMD, when I started here, they were lucky enough to take me under their wing before I had a marketing class under my belt. And then we were able to build out from there. So it's really... I learned very quickly how to learn effectively on the job and learn what needs to be done and how to do it and then implement it. So KUMD really taught me how to take hold of something that I know will work and get the proper backing and run with it. Whereas UMD gave me the concepts and the theories to bring into the real world.
Excellent.
Sounds like Star Tribune's lucky to have you.
Yeah.
It's a fun place to work.
Yeah. Well, that's really cool. I think that it sounds, as a young grad, walking out of commencement, getting hired fairly close to after that at the Star Tribune. Do you have any tips, any advice? Nudge some grads in the right direction when they're seeking employment?
Use the resources you have, and then also talk to other businesses, even if you're not thinking about working there. Do some practice interviews, and then also have them if you know people, to give feedback on your resume that are in hiring positions. Hear different people out. Everyone's going to say something different, so take it with a grain of salt, but then you can kind of feel what people are looking for.
Sure. Feedback is invaluable.
All right now, let's hear it. Favorite UMD memory?
Favorite UMD memory? Oh, I'm trying to think because I'm thinking of homegrown because it's homegrown week. So maybe
Yes,
the last year up here when I went out for homegrown every single night but Monday with all my radio friends. I have a lot of good memories with the KUMD friends.
So why not Monday?
I needed to relax.
That's a good reason.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Sam, for being alumni on the air. We really appreciate this.
Thanks for having me.
And until next time, stay tuned. This summer we are planning programming for Alumni on the Air, debuting in the fall. Here's a sneak peek at some of the categories. Alumni Spotlight.
What the bark?
Favorite pep band songs.
Fond memory?
Food and recipes.
Travel. Where are you now, grad? Well, we're going to sign off. Stay nostalgic, keep in touch, forever a Bulldog.